Here in this question we're supposed to find out the last line of this particular paragraph. The paragraph begins by comparing the media of today with that of the past. It says that media of today is worse in comparison with that of the past because in spite of having support of advances in technology and communication, that is having sophisticated electronic equipments at hand, despite that it rushes to judgment like the media of the past in order to outdo its rivals. And then the argument shifts to newspaper journalists. It says that at least newspaper journalists could always give an excuse that they have to meet deadlines, and therefore they need not rush to judgments. uh, Despite that, because unlike other genres of media, they lack the technical eyes and ears of information gathering that would allow them to check the validity of their sources. Right now, option D aptly follows from this, because it says that they knew, however, that readers would expect follow-up reporting to verify and interpret events that careful research and analysis. So this option clearly follows the last line, because it gives the reason for why newspaper journalists resort to rushing to judgments. That is, why do they give judgments despite the fact that they can excuse themselves from giving it, is because they, however, knew that readers would expect follow-up reporting to verify and interpret events. So therefore option D completes the idea and is the correct answer. Option A says an examination of several historical examples will clarify the difference. This particular option is not in connection with the last line, because by the end we are not talking about the difference between the media of past and present, and therefore it doesn't make any sense. Option B says they have been raised on appreciating visual images as reality with fill-in provided by the reporters. Now, how the newspaper journalists have been raised on appreciating visual images, that is difficult to connect with the last line that says that newspaper journalists can exclude from the need to jump to conclusions, rush to judgments. So therefore option B can also be eliminated. Option C says unlike the previous generation of newspaper readers, they do not have the same leisure time to wait carefully through follow-up reporting. Now option C is absolutely not connected with the last line, because it talks about last line or the passage itself, because it talks about newspaper readers, while the passage by the end is talking about newspaper journalists, and the entire passage as such talks about media, and therefore option C can also be eliminated. Hence the answer is option D.